Hi everyone and welcome on my YouTube channel. Today we're going to see a very exciting lesson. We're going to see the power of the Neapolitan chord, also called N6. So what is this word, almost Italian name? It's a chord transformation. So for example, if I'm in the key of A minor here, normally my second degree would be B minor 7 flat 5 in a minor key. But instead of that, my second degree, I'm going to flatten it. So for example, a B minor will become a B flat major. And also, normally we should do a first chord inversion. So it's going to be B flat over D. So let me show you how it sounds. So I'm going to show you a couple examples here that you have in movies, for example, or in classical music, where the Neapolitan chord has been used. And probably in another video, I'll show you how to solo over a chord progression that uses Neapolitan chords. So I'm just going to replay it again here. What's important also is the E7, which is the dominant chord of A minor. That's going to reinforce the power of the B flat over D. I could also play it without using the B flat slash D, so that would be. So we'll see some artists like Muse that also use it without using the chord inversion. First example, Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven in C sharp minor. So here we have C sharp minor over B, a chromatic descent, A. Then we have the Neapolitan chord with the chord inversion, so D over F sharp, and reinforced by the dominant chord G sharp 7. And after with the chromatic descent, resolving on the C sharp minor. So in this second example here, we're going to have a look at Star Trek Enterprising Young Men. So here on the melody, you're definitely going to hear something really mysterious, catchy coming up. Without good music, you don't have a good TV show or a good movie. And that's so important to know theory. So you can hear when we arrive on this catchy note, it kind of raises up the drama in the movie and in the music. So now let's have a look at the chords. We have D minor, B flat, and then we arrive on the Neapolitan chord. There's no chord inversion here. E flats, and then we go on A. So because we're going on E flats to A, that creates, there's a kind of tritone connection, but that A here is the dominant chord bringing back to D minor. Fascinating. Example number 3, Indiana Jones, John Williams. Everyone knows Indiana Jones, and the music is so catchy. Let's start first with the melody. You're going to hear where the Neapolitan chord is going to arrive. That's the one. flip the chords so we can hear it better. So we're going on C. And then the Neapolitan chord D flat. G7. And we finish on C. So D flat, G7, and C. That's the real recipe for the N6 Neapolitan chord. Here there's no chord inversion, but because we're playing a D flat instead of a D minor, and after going on the G7, this is why the magic is working. Now the next example, Batman against Superman. The red capes are coming. So here we have a very dramatic movement here. It's almost like classical writing, but I'm going to just play the chords. It's in the key of A minor, and you will recognize right away now, I think, where the Neapolitan chord is. And that gave all the power. Lots of superhero movies are using Neapolitan chords and other techniques to make it work. First chord here we have the B diminished over D, A minor over C. That's a chord inversion. Back to B minor over D, B diminished over D, A minor. Now we have the Neapolitan chord B flat over D, A minor over C, and we go on the E, which is a dominant chord, which could be an E7. That's like a unresolved chord progression. Normally you finish on the A minor, but it goes on the E. So another example here, The Globalist by the band Muse. So that's more like a modern band. So they're not doing a chord inversion here. No secret here, we're in the key of A minor. We're starting on F. You have to listen to the song and try to find where it is. After we're going on B flat, E7, A minor. So the Neapolitan chord is on the B flat. After going on E7, it makes it so powerful, and A minor. So here's my last example, and of course, the fabulous band The Beatles, they were really fabulous composers, definitely. There's lots to dig in to understand why their songs are so popular. And in this example here, do you want to know a secret? You have the Neapolitan chord here, in this case here, that chord progression is used for a key change. So we're in the key of E minor. Going on an A minor, E minor, G, then I go to F, B, and then after moving to E. So you can clearly hear here from F, so E minor normally, that's the Neapolitan chord, the F. There's no chord inversion either. So in this case here, it was for a modulation, a key change. I hope you enjoy this video here. Please don't forget to subscribe. I also have a Patreon where you'll have all the PDFs and guitar profiles of this lesson on. I will see you for another video, possibly on how to sew on a Neapolitan chord progression.